Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My channel is it's M at Mary Set. I want to thank those who have already subscribed to my channel. Thank you ever so much. I'm really thankful. I also want to invite more and more subscribers to subscribe to my channel. After watching this video, please subscribe, share, comment, and leave any likes. I'll be very happy. Now I'm going to continue with my videos on health tips. I'm going to continue. So today I'm just going to look at one particular cardiovascular disease, and this is called coronary artery disease. I just gave an overview of these diseases in my last video, but today I just want to try and explain a little bit more about the coronary artery disease, and then we can have a deeper understanding on what really happens. So coronary heart disease affects most people. Most of us are affected. And the thing is, we are affected and most of us are not aware that we have this problem. So what happens is that when the heart doesn't work in solitary, it works with other, passages, blood vessels, arteries, So these blood vessels are very important in the function of the heart. They play a major role. We know the major role of the arteries is to transport oxygen and nutrients all over the body to the organs, so that the cells of the organs continue to be working and the human being continues to live. So a lot of blood vessels all over the body. But the problem comes, sometimes these blood vessels have some deposits in them. They can have some fatty deposits, and then they become narrow because the passage where the blood flows becomes very small, or we can say it becomes constricted due to the deposits of the fatty acids and other substances. So when this happens, some plaque build in the arteries. So when that happens, the blood won't be able to flow freely. So then we have this condition called the coronary artery disease. So what should we do when these are blocked? Because it becomes very dangerous to our general health. We can end up having a weak heart, and we can end up having a heart attack and all those problems. So physicians, the experts who have studied, the function of the heart and the cardiovascular system, advise us that we must try and lead a healthy lifestyle, healthy diet, and we must avoid smoking, avoid taking hazardous substances, avoid abusing alcohol, because we don't want these substances to end up blocking our arteries. So the other important thing which the physicians advise us is to have regular exercises. As we exercise, we help we lose calories, we help our body to function in a better way. So this is really encouraged. Exercising, a healthy diet, avoiding hazardous substances, avoiding smoking will help us at least to try and avoid, our blood vessels being, having these deposits of the unwanted substances. So, like I've said already, what's bad about coronary artery disease is that it will directly affect the function of the heart. It will directly affect the function of all our organs, and we end up having a massive problem. Like I said, the worst of all scenario is when we have, this other advanced disease called the heart attack. So, in summary, as a recap, so we need to know that coronary artery disease is a serious condition because without the arteries, the heart cannot function. Without the arteries, we cannot live, because it is the arteries which transport what is needed by the organs. The arteries transport blood and oxygen. And we know oxygen is the life. Without oxygen, we cannot live. So, like I have said already, those who have studied the function of the cardiovascular system, it do encourage us to have a good lifestyle, good diet, avoid taking hazardous substances, and trying to exercise, because we don't want to go to the extent of being overweight, and this will put a strain on our heart and ultimately on our arteries. So we should also remember that when plaques are formed inside the vessels, then you are having a condition where the blood is not flowing freely. It is constricted, and the more it is constricted, the less oxygen our cells will receive. So I hope I've tried to explain a little bit further about this coronary artery disease. I will look at the other diseases as well in a bit of more explanation, like I've done with the coronary artery disease. So to sum up, the four, I can pick up about four, facts we should know. The first one is that blood travels along the arteries when it's pumped by the heart. Blood carries oxygen and it carries nutrients. It's very important. And also, over time, if we have an unhealthy diet, plaque will form inside our arteries. And then when arteries have plaque in them, they become obstructed and blood won't flow freely. So these are just, it's just an awareness, so that we share what we have read in books, what we have learned over the years. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, which is just another summary of the coronary artery disease. So like I said in the beginning, please subscribe, like, share, and comment on the video. I hope we had a good time together. See you in my next video. Thank you.